Okay guys, this is a walking talking mock. It's an old paper from May 2017, a morning paper. Hour and 15 minutes, all in black pen, please. Fill in the boxes at the top of the page with your name and so forth. Make sure you know your centre number and your learner registration number. We're going to go through it pretty quickly, hopefully. It's 50 marks, this paper. Some are slightly more in the more modern papers, later papers. Here's the first couple of pages. What I've done some of my own notes and put some notes into a paper already, so I'll be referring to that as I go through. So here we go, guys. Identify two water saving solutions. Okay, so water saving solutions, pretty obvious. I'd have said it was push type taps and shower flow restrictors. I don't think the other the other answers are relevant at all. Power shower uses more, doesn't it? Of course. Basins without plugs, you'll lose water, and large volume baths, totally not suitable. Okay, what's this on? Name two forms of physical pollution other than dust that could be reduced during the construction operations. Okay, so anything that makes life a little bit more pleasant for the neighbours, I suppose. So I've got petrol or diesel fumes, reduce. Physical, oh yeah, that could be reduced during, okay. Reduce. Petrol or diesel fumes, stroke pollution. Okay, reduce waste from water entering this. Okay, these are other ones you could do. Reduce water, stroke dust, waste from entering local rivers. I mean, it could be water waste from the actual construction site, and it forms a slurry, doesn't it? And it runs onto the road. Rivers or roads. These sort of answers would be great. There's lots of other things. Reduce noise pollution. Okay, things like that. Or anything relevant. Okay, you could use low wattage bulbs, couldn't you? Or perhaps work in the daylight hours and avoid working in the dark, so using lots of energy. Okay, next one. Identify two ways to reduce dust during demolition work. Dampening down sounds possible. Using explosives makes it worse. Working quickly, yes, to a point, I suppose, but that could create even more dust. Road sweeping, yes, if it's dampened down. Working at night, not relevant. It's dampening down, isn't it? Really, it's the one. Two ways, and another one would be road sweeping. Yeah, road sweeping. Good. Next one. Give two benefits of including green spaces within a development. So let's have a look at what I've got. New social areas. So new social areas, that would be a good one. E.g. play areas. Play areas. Or parks. Improve air quality. Improve two benefits including. Okay, yeah, two benefits including. Oh yeah, it does improve. Improves air quality. So I'm just looking at my notes. Improves biodiversity, isn't it, of the animals and the plants. For CT. And therefore wildlife. All these things it improves. Wildlife. Okay, benefits of green spaces. Well, I suppose you've got leisure areas. Leisure areas are improved or even provided, aren't they? You've got a green space. And it's attractive space. It's an attractive space. Attractive, we put attractive place to live. So this is even more ideas could be. Okay, using hoardings and on-site car parking can minimise the impact of building work on the community. Can minimise the impact of building work. Yeah, well, okay, fair enough. Name two other site practices that can be used to minimise, that really means reduce, the impact of building work. Okay, so that's pretty good. Reduce site noise. You could use silencing on the machinery. Keep the site tidy. So your mud's not ending up on the road. Wheel cleaning. There you go. Wheel cleaning is good. You could also have agree reduced site access times, or you could vary it during the day, couldn't you? So it could be just e.g. between 9 and 5. Okay. There's lots of other things you can reduce the light pollution, perhaps from lights being used. But there's some starters. Okay, give one reason why hoardings, these are the fencing around the site, are used to reduce the impact of building work on the community. Why? Well, okay, security is improved, and that's the hoarding, that's the fencing there. It's large fencing, that's it. It's usually about 8 foot or 2 meters high. Okay, normally 2 meters high. Okay, so what else? It also helps to keep dirt and dust just to site areas only. Great. Hope that helps. Give 2 reasons why on-site parking may be provided to reduce the impact of building work on the community. Okay, help keeps the local roads clean. Helps keeps the local roads clean and clear, because you're not blocking up the local roads with car parking. Okay, clear is a good one. Avoids upsetting neighbours. Avoid upsetting local residents. We've got better security. We'll put that in as an extra. So these are extras as well, these. Better security. Okay, keeps things in one place. Great, that's going well. End of question 4. Here's another one here. Oh, my pen's gone through slightly. Anyway, never mind. Let's have another look. So, okay, give 2 reasons why building contractors may provide training opportunities. Greater safety. Greater safety on site. That's a definite. Better skilled workforce. better skilled work force. And other ones could be reduced insurance, reduced insurance costs. That's an important thing. There's financial benefits in that way, so that's financially fine and benefits. Okay. Statutory obligations under health and safety, welfare improved. So this could be 3. Welfare improved. And health plus safety legislation followed. All of those would be good. Okay, let's look at the next one. A developer is proposing to build a house on a large rural site. Rural, obviously, is out in the country. A small part of the site is occupied by a bat colony. A bat. Quite a rare type of bird these days. One of a bird is a bat is a bat. But anyway, they're quite rare, some of the species. So, okay, what could we answer? Explain one way the developer can overcome the problem of the bat colony. Okay, how can it work around them without causing them harm? Well, it could try to relocate or keep safe the colony. There's the word colony. Hard to do. Try not to disturb, I suppose. To move or in some way. Due to construction activity. What else? Apply for license to relocate, I suppose. Use experts' help. Ask experts for help. Could be the RSPCA. I don't know. I think there's common sense answers. Okay, what's this one? I identify 2 forms of mass rapid transport. Mass rapid transport. Mass rapid transport. Train, I suppose. I suppose it can only. Car, you can't. Mass isn't an awful. It's not. You're talking about hundreds of tons. Not talking about a few tons. So the only way you can really move large amounts, massive amounts, large amounts, is by using a. Well, I think tram and bus probably. I think that should say train myself, but anyway, there you go. And bus. Mass rapid transport. I think they're talking about the transport of people. That's what they're talking about. Yeah, not scooter. These are odd questions, I think, but anyway, there you go. Well, let's turn over. Number 9. How are we doing? How many questions are there? Ooh, there's 17 questions. So we're halfway through, more than halfway through. So number 9. Okay, name the term used for the cost of a building from its initial design to final demolition. Working life, life cycle, life. I think life cycle cost, or it could be working. The name of the term, working life. Some may even say it's the final cost. No, it's not the final cost, because that's an interesting one, but I think those terms would get you the marks. Name the term used for cost of building. Yeah, for the initial life cycle cost. Yeah, over its whole of its life. All the costs that goes into actually running it, building it, keeping it maintained. All right. So there's quite a lot of things to think about there. Okay. Utility services such as gas and electricity are a cost of running a building. Name 2 other costs of running a building. Right. Okay. So we have repair costs, repairs, insurance. I'm actually writing down more. So that's maintenance. Maintenance. I've spelt that wrong. I think maintenance. Business rates. If it's you know, a business building, that is. It could be rental costs. I think that covers it. Then you've got we haven't mentioned water costs. Water and sewage. Their costs as well. Okay. There may even be ground rent as well. But yeah, that's a good one. Okay, number 10. On a construction site, there are separate containers to collect materials for recycling. Yes, they often are. Name 2 materials that may be collected for recycling. Well, that's a fairly easy one, I think. We can put loads down here. Timber, metal, plastic, plaster board. You can also recycle concrete, hardcore's broken bricks, not to be mixed with plasterboard. You've got naturals, you've got slate, topsoil even. Loads there. Hey. Okay, moving on. That's good, going well. Now, how are we doing? Number 11 and 12. And number 11, looking at my research here. An agricultural business in a rural area close to a village is planning to build a warehouse. There will be no heating in the warehouse. The local planning authority requires the use of a green roof technology. Okay. Explain one disadvantage to the agricultural business of using green roof on a warehouse. Green roofs on it. That's an interesting one. Yeah, well, the big one about green roofs, you know, when you have plants and planted areas on a roof, is this: ongoing maintenance costs. Okay. That's a massive one. Additional building, yeah. Additional build cost to get the thing done in the first place. Yes, and you've got extra weight. Foundation support has to be get this increased. That's increased, increased. Okay, increased. What else? That's 1, 2, probably lots here. Problem. Oh yeah, this one. Possible problems with dampness. We don't know. There will be other ones. You've got to have a membrane. That a DPC or DPM has to be very durable. Yeah, very. Cannot leak. And therefore it's costly. Okay. Okay, next. So what's this one? A university has a policy of sustainable development. That's good. The university is proposing to build new student accommodation in the summer holidays. Great. The proposal is for 5 identical 2-story blocks constructed using timber panel construction. Okay, fine. I presume they're talking about timber for in and out, so it's still got a cavity wall. It could be using a SIP, I suppose. We'll look at that in a moment. Explain 2 reasons why timber panel construction has been selected. Well, you could use SIPs. Look up SIPs. These are structurally insulated panels. These are quick to fabricate and place on site. What else can be cedar faced? So attractive. They are sustainable. Ooh, it's an eye there. They are sustainable as soft woods are used. What else? Quality is likely to be better. Quality can be very good. As made in factory conditions. Okay. Time scales can be another 3. Time scales tend to be more easily achieved. Structural insulated panels, that stands for SIPs. Okay, now I think we're going to leave it there, come back maybe a little bit later, and we're going to do part 2, and we're going to be looking at these buildings here. Okay, so that's the whole of part A, and hopefully we've done that fairly quickly. So we'll come back to part B in a moment. Thank you very much, guys.